guys, Angry Flying Jane here. Just wanted to share another video, kind of a tutorial how-to-y while I'm up to no good, on how I wash my extremely expensive undergarments and my extremely expensive suits. Yeah, the spandex awesomeness. I do not stick these anywhere near my washer and dryer because expensive. You can actually do the same washing method I'm using for this for, say, I don't know, dance belts or anything that have a lot of like elasticity in it for your undergarment foundations for your costumes. So follow along. I'll be using Woolite. Each color, if it's darker, we use the colors. If it's lighter, just use regular Woolite. And for your bodysuits and stuff, if you've gotten really sweaty and really nasty or gross, and the recipe for the costume spray I used isn't quite enough to get the stink out, use the Lysol. It is amazing. To get started, use a lukewarm water. I use it just warm enough so I don't pretty much freeze my fingers off while I'm washing anything. But definitely don't use hot water. And go ahead and submerge the stuff you're working with. I use very stuffed the bombshell bras, and they are pretty much solid foam, so they take a lot to work in all that soap. And make sure you get everywhere that you've sweat and get it nice and clean, and make sure everything's submerged pretty good. If it's something that's really soiled or dirty, just leave it in there a few minutes. Just walk away. If not, just get vigorous and scrub really well. Make sure you wring everything out pretty well. Be pretty thorough to get most of the soap suds out. And since I do get pretty sweaty at con, I'm going to go ahead and do a round of the disinfectant. That way they can go into storage and I won't feel too terrible. And you won't need much, just enough to get the water kind of sudsy. Really nice stuff. It smells really good. And if your outfit has a particular smell or anything in it, leave it in there for about 20 minutes after you're done agitating it in and walk away. And never forget to spot test before you do anything, especially weird chemically awesomeness with your costumes. Always do a spot test out of the way. Let that drain. Get everything out, all the water. Yeah, and I've ended up with stains and stuff on my undersuits. I've been washing those out slowly over time. And do one more rinse. Nice and thorough. So, I'm going to be hanging these up in my shower stall to make sure that gravity can let them drip dry. Because I am lazy. I will let gravity do all the work for me once I'm done rinsing out and wringing out all of my stuff. Alright, and then the bodysuits are a little different, not by much. You want to turn it inside out, for sure, especially since you're going to be agitating a whole bunch. My bodysuit is hand painted. That's why I turned it inside out. So it's a dark color, so it's getting dark colored Woolite. And like I said, does not take much at all. Get it nice and sudsy, make sure it's nice and lukewarm, and get that sucker in there. Nice and thorough, getting the pits and stuff. And as you can see, I don't stick it in the washing machine. You can see that neon green dye water. That the first thing that does is go straight to anything light colored. It's not cool. And I've washed this several times. And there's the paint. It's That's why the suit's inside out. That way I'm not rubbing it against my fingernails and peeling it off. And just work it in there, agitate it a whole bunch. Get that thing ready. Let that drain, wring out a whole bunch of that soap water. Oh, hi kitty. Helpful kitties. So, rinse it in the Lysol. Now, if your bodysuit has any issues with body odor, take this step, get it all agitated, worked in, and then walk away and leave it so it can just soak and do its thing. Mine doesn't have that much of an issue, so I just did a quick rinse. It's great for when you're putting your costume into storage, and then more of that nasty lime green crazy water. Now to rinse everything out. One more quick rinse. Make sure you get everything out of the nooks and crannies. And then go ahead and grab your hanger. Get that puppy ready to hang up in your shower stall. After you wring it out really good. Gotta be careful so you don't pull apart any of your paint or seams. And it's ready to go. Once everything is washed, just hang it up and let gravity do all the work for you. If you have any lingering smells in your bodysuits, just go ahead and leave the suit in the sink for about 20 minutes with this stuff, just to be safe. It does really well. And yeah, that's that. If you guys have any questions or whatnot, leave them in the comments. I'll get to them as quick as I can. And if you like what I do, you want to see more videos like this, follow me on my Patreon or become a patron. It's up to you. I've got links below, and I shall see you guys in the hallways.